Hey there, in this video what I want to do is tell you a little bit more about the new Chi Activation Level 2 2.0. And so you might have heard that after a year and a half of testing out Chi Activation and teaching it, I've now reworked everything and I've created kind of a new course outline, new materials, new manuals, a whole lot of new material. And I've sequenced it a little bit differently to get the smoothest experience. So I've learnt a lot from having Chi Activation out there in the real world, from feedback from students, from just seeing what works, what doesn't work as well. And I've now been able to really fine tune it. So what does this mean for Chi Activation Level 2? Well, in Chi Activation 2, we are going to continue to extend the range of energies you can connect to. In particular, we're going to focus on 3 frequencies. We're going to work with the base chakra energy. So this is critical, particularly for people who have done Reiki, because if you've studied Reiki, you know that they emphasize a lot the hara. But in that system, they don't really work so much with the base chakra, but the base chakra is the foundation of kind of your chakras, at least the ones in your body. So it's super critical. So learning to connect to the base chakra energy will be something that really, really helps your healing and just your general well-being. Then we are going to look at 2 more chakras, the crown chakra and the third eye. Now, depending on which level 1 course you did, you may or may not have been activated to these, but in this next level 2, what we're going to do is we're going to go way deeper into them, and we're going to give you individual activations for them. So the activation will be a little bit different, and even if you did get activated previously to those 2 energies, well, this one will take you far deeper. And if you didn't, well, then you'll get 2 new additional energy frequencies to tune into. Okay, so we're going to basically really extend or deepen the amount of frequencies you can connect to. And because I've rearranged things, it's given me time to really add several more features, and one of them is to work a fair bit with the auric field. The auric field has 7 different layers to it, and so in the course we'll do meditations connecting to them, but also work on healing on the auric field. Now, the auric field is critical because things start off on a high vibrational frequency. So actually conditions will start out energetically in the auric field before manifesting in the physical body. And so we can heal them even before they get to the physical body, or if they're in the physical body, we can operate on an auric level. It's kind of a higher vibrational frequency, sort of higher programming maybe is even more accurate. And we work on that, and then it can filter down to the physical body. So by being able to work successful on both the auric field and the physical body, we kind of have all bases covered. And so that's a new element in level 2. One of the other big things we'll be doing in level 2 is we're going to start you working with that practice, which I talk a lot about, which is vibrational balancing. And that is really it's almost the raison d'etre of Chi Activation. That's the key feature of it, in that it says this: when you have an issue, be it emotional, physical, there is an energetic imbalance. And the energetic imbalance is going to go one way. Maybe that you're too high, the frequency, or you're too low. Okay, so just like sound cancellation technology, where you have a sound wave maybe like that, and you need to neutralize it, you shoot the inverse, so it's going to be like that. And the 2 counteract each other, cancel each other out, and you get no sound. So like that with energy, you're out of whack up here, you shoot a grounding frequency down here, it balances the 2. Vice versa, you're stuck down here, you need to be brought up, shoot a higher frequency, and boom, you get the balance again. So that's something we're working towards. And by now, at the end of level 2, because you're going to have 6 frequencies that you can work on, you've got a really large range. And so you'll be able to do some excellent balancing. And in the course, we do a lot of techniques to sort of expand your sensitivity, because, you know, having done level 1, you might be like, I can't always tell which energy I should use, for instance. And what level 2 will do is it'll really heighten your ability to feel energies and the differences, and that sort of intuition and feel for which energy you need to use where to do the balancing. And we do use different techniques. We've got different chimes, chakra chimes, Mayan chimes, things like that, where we use them, and different exercises working with the auric field and high vibrational frequencies, where we train you to be able to discern the different frequencies. So when you just start energy work, all energy is just energy. It's like you go into an ice cream store and all ice cream is just ice cream. And then later on you realize, well, you know what? This is ice cream, but it's chocolate flavored. This is strawberry flavored. This is rum and raisin, etc. And so you can really start to taste the differences. And that's something which you'll get a lot better at doing thanks to Chi Activation Level 2. I'm also going to show you how to do inner self-balancing. And this is important because a lot of the time we can avoid illness, we can avoid all sorts of issues by working on ourselves at a very early stage. So when you just begin to feel the slightest tremor of an imbalance inside your energy field, inside your energy body, your energy system, then you can balance it. But this requires a great degree of self-awareness on an energetic level. And so that's what Chi Activation Level 2 is going to help you do. We also do distance healing in Level 2, and Chi Activation distance healing is very effective. And that will, again, just like in other modalities, it will vastly expand the scope of your healing because now you are not limited by having to have people come to you personally. Nice thing about Chi Activation 2 is that Level 2 is the practitioner level. So just like in Reiki, you do Level 2, you can work professionally. Chi Activation has now been recognized as an official modality, so you can even add it to your insurance where required. And should you wish to go on, well, in Level 3, that's the teacher level. And so you'll learn how to teach. And in Chi Activation, I'll also give you manuals, so then you can use those manuals. So that is another thing. If you've done the Chi Activation 1.0, it was all digital. It was all online. We didn't have manuals. The new incarnations, the new Level 2, Level 1, they all are going to have manuals. So every course you do from now on will have a manual. And if you did Level 1 earlier, I will also give you a copy of the Level 1 manual, which you didn't get if there wasn't one when you did it. Okay, so question, of course, is it worth it to do the course? Do you need to do the course? Well, what I'd say is, what would it be worth it to you to be able to really expand the range of energies you could connect to? What would it be worth it to you to really strengthen your chakras? What would it be worth to you to be able to connect to more energy, to increase your energetic sensitivity, and you'll just feel for energy, for the different shades of energy? How would this help? I think you'll find that the benefits will kind of ripple through not just your healing, but also your personal life. So something that will be immensely valuable. If you've got any questions though about Level 2, about the new system, then do email or call me. I'd love to tell you more. And look, I really hope to see you at a course. I know that Level 2 will give you so much. And so yeah, do get on to me if you've got any questions, because I know you'll love the course.